Next, the truck. So I see that the truck photo has become a huge issue in amongst everybody. Who's lying and who's not lying? I don't think anybody was ever intentionally lying to anybody. It was a mistake. And I didn't go much into the truck photo because I have a lot more stuff, way more stuff that I believe is of importance that proves dishonesty and not vetting information when it comes to Reaper. So the truck photo was something I kind of shied away from. Plus, on top of that, there's a very personal reason that I shied away from talking about it. Everyone's wondering, like, why is it so secretive who was in the truck? That's because it was me. I was at Lisa's house to pick up Ronnie's cats. I met her there. I spoke to her a couple days before and asked her what was going to happen with the cats. She said that they were going to have to go to a shelter because she could not have them there where she is at. So I offered to take them in because I didn't want to see them go to a shelter. I told her I would meet her to get them. When I got there, she was already there waiting for me. She walked up to the truck as I pulled up and grabbed the cat carrier out of the back, went in and got one of the cats, brought him out, took the other carrier in and got the other one and brought him out. I stayed in the truck the entire time. Never got out. Otherwise, I'm sure Nicole would have seen me and been like, she was there, you know, but I never got out of the truck. I drove, after she was done getting the cats out, we talked for about 2 minutes and I left. I went up the hill past Nicole's house, turned around and came back down the way because I didn't know how to get out of there, where that would take me and all of that to get back home. So I turned around, come out and went the way that I came. Well, when I did, I went past Nicole's and would have been in that same spot where the truck in the photo was. Well, it's a video, but I didn't know that it was a video when I first got it. The truck is very similar to mine. And when I saw that photo, it was like, well, whoa, that's my truck. I'm pretty sure that's my truck. I went back and forth on whether or not it was my truck. I'm like, it does look like it. Like, that's a lot like my truck. And then realizing it was in that time, like it was the day after that I was there, that the photo came out, I was like, oh my God, it's probably my truck. It's the same make and model. My truck, it looks black in the photo, and my truck looks black in a different light. It's one of those vehicles where it looks different colors at different angles. It's a very deep dark green color. So looking at the photo, I'm like, oh man, that's definitely my truck. There's a sticker in the back window of the truck in the photo that my truck also has a sticker there. The difference is that my truck has a sticker on the passenger side of that back window also. And there was a fuel cell in the bed of it. And the way that that photo looked, it looked blurry because it was a screenshot of a video. And that's all I had seen. It looked like my truck. It was an honest mistake. There was only a few people who knew that I was the one taking in the cats. I still have them. We haven't been able to find them a good home yet, so I still have them. I didn't want it to become a big thing. I didn't want it to turn into a shit show or like the cats were a commodity, like what happened with Shadow. I seen that huge mess of what happened when the dog got taken out and adopted and all that. And I just didn't want to see it become that. So I just didn't want anybody really putting it out or knowing that, I had the cats. So that's all it was. And when her and Nicole started talking in the comments, I had mentioned that it would be nice to have the timestamps so that we could compare. And Ronnie received the timestamps of the video, and it was from the morning after I was there. I also took a video while I was there of the cats. I had turned the camera on, and when I turned the camera on, I'm facing forward, and you can see Nicole's house, and I turn around to show the cats because it was a video for my kids to say, look, here's the cats, this is who I'm bringing home. And the timestamps are not the same. I was there the day before to pick up the cats. I know people will try to turn this into something like, oh, she was at Lisa's house. Lisa was on live stream in the house the entire time. I never got out of the truck. And when I seen the video finally, Lisa crosses in front of that truck. She never came out of the house when I was there. And that was a huge, for me, that Lisa never came out. She did not cross in front of me, nothing. So I just wanted to clear that up because I just don't want to see people fighting over something that I know for sure is fact. And it would be very simple for me to just clear this up. I'm not somebody who is too proud to admit that I was wrong. I made a mistake. The truck looked very similar to mine, and I thought it was mine. And that is why everybody thought that video photo was not the constable, but the timestamps don't match. And I was there the evening prior to the video of that truck. So yeah, that's that. I made a mistake, and I apologize if it created, more confusion. I just didn't want this to become something that it's not, I know with taking in the cats, that just like with the dog, it becomes chaos. It becomes a whole big thing that it just didn't need to be. It really just didn't need to be.